In the heart of the Roman Empire, where might and power ruled the day, one man would rise from the shadows to become a symbol of resistance, courage, and defiance. His name would echo through history, feared by the Roman legions, and immortalized as a hero of the oppressed. His name was Spartacus, the most legendary gladiator who ever lived. Born in 111 BCE in Thrace, an ancient region located in what is now modern-day Greece and Bulgaria, Spartacus was not born a slave. He was a free man, a warrior, and a member of the Thracian tribe. But the winds of fate would soon change his life forever. Spartacus was a soldier, a warrior skilled in combat and leadership. But his fate took a cruel turn when he was captured by the Roman Empire. He was taken as a prisoner of war and brought to Rome, where he would be forced into slavery.
Sold into slavery, Spartacus was trained to become a gladiator in the brutal gladiatorial schools of Rome. His name was now synonymous with survival. The arena was where men fought for their lives, and every day was a fight against death itself. But Spartacus was different. His spirit was unbreakable, and his skills with the sword were unmatched.
It wasn't long before Spartacus became one of the most formidable gladiators in the empire, earning respect and admiration from his fellow fighters. But deep within, he harbored a burning desire for freedom. He would not live as a slave, his life controlled by the will of others. In 73 BCE, the time for change arrived. Alongside 70 other gladiators, Spartacus orchestrated a daring escape from the gladiatorial school in Capua, located south of Rome. They seized weapons, and in a matter of days they transformed from slaves to rebels, banding together in a fight for their lives and for the freedom they had been denied. What started as a small uprising quickly snowballed into something far greater. Spartacus became the leader of a growing army of slaves, criminals, and desperate men, all seeking to escape the tyranny of Rome. For the next 2 years, they would ravage the Roman countryside, defeating Roman legions with incredible precision, skill, and determination. The Roman Empire, so confident in its power, now found itself in the midst of a rebellion unlike anything it had faced before. Spartacus and his followers advanced through Italy, defeating Roman legions time and time again. The Senate, panicked and desperate, sent its greatest generals to crush the slave army. Among those sent to put an end to the rebellion was Marcus Licinius Crassus, one of the wealthiest and most powerful men in Rome. Crassus, however, struggled to contain Spartacus and his growing army. But with Rome's prestige at stake, the conflict was far from over. After 2 years of battle and countless victories, Spartacus and his army were cornered by the Roman forces. At the Battle of the Salarius River in 71 BCE, Spartacus and his men faced their final stand. Despite their courage, they were outnumbered and outmatched by the full force of Rome. Spartacus fought to the end, but he was eventually struck down in battle. His army, broken and scattered, was crushed by the might of the Romans. Thousands of his followers were slaughtered, and Spartacus himself was never seen again. But his legacy was far from erased. In the aftermath of the battle, Crassus ordered the crucifixion of 6,000 of Spartacus' followers along the Appian Way, a grim reminder of the cost of rebellion. Yet, even in death, Spartacus would not be forgotten. His story spread across the empire, becoming a symbol of resistance, of the power of the human spirit, and the unyielding desire for freedom. Today, Spartacus remains an enduring symbol of rebellion. His name has become synonymous with the fight for freedom, echoing through the ages as an inspiration to those who challenge tyranny. He was not just a gladiator, but a hero who stood against the greatest empire the world had ever known. Though his body was broken, his spirit never will be. Spartacus, the rebel gladiator, lives on,